I'm back. That's right, everybody. I have returned. I got a couple of videos that I am about to make, but I did want to do a little channel update before the start of this video. Yeah, I'm back. I have a couple of things that have hindered this stoppage in uploads. One, lack of content. Ideas that I have ideas, guys. They just can't happen yet, or are unable to happen because there's like events stuff going down the road. And also just time constraints. I've had a lot of life developments and plus school and other stuff, so haven't really had a chance to. But now I am on spring break, and while I do have a little bit of homework to do, I got no classes, nothing for a week, so I can get back on that content grind, at least for the first half of the week, because the second half of the week, I'm going to the Big Ten tournament, which is Wednesday through Sunday, the 13th. So there's going to be at least one video that I can make when I get home from that. At least one. Hopefully another. Hopefully I might do a little vlog style from that event. Don't really know yet what that's going to pertain to, but hopefully I'm not going to vlog the games. I hope to get some shorts out of some good finishes. But I'm not going to vlog the games themselves. I'm going to only vlog other events that might happen there. But at least one video, which I won't say yet, is coming from that, guaranteed. So be on the lookout for that. But the first half of the week, I hope to play some games. I hope to play some games, do other like styles of stuff that I haven't been able to do now that I'm here. So, and I got at least a couple that I'm doing. So hopefully they'll be in. As for other kinds of shorts, Noah's been busy getting back into his own YouTube thing and school himself. So I don't know when he's going to get back onto making shorts for the channel, but hopefully soon. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the topic of this video, which is another stadium review. Let's go. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I've been to these two stadiums. One, and then the next one's also going to be a stadium review, but I've been to these stadiums, right? But they weren't for their main event. Like today, we're talking about Tennessee Volunteers basketball stadium, located in the campus of the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. And I haven't actually seen a basketball game there. I've been there 7 times. All 7 of them were for DI Global Finals related. The opening and closing ceremonies. Plus, I went to a costume party there one of the years. And I debated if that counted as being able to make a video of a stadium review of it. I decided yes because I got pretty much the full experience of the stadium. I just didn't get its classic game day experience, which doesn't really pertain to the stadium itself as far as my review criteria. It more just goes towards the overall experience that you'd get. But for me, not being a Volunteers fan, it wouldn't matter. But I do have some points I want to talk about, so let's jump into it. The first thing that I think it goes for the stadium is the scenery. I think it has one of the best sceneries in all. I think the campus itself is really beautiful, and then you get to the basketball arena. The entrance is actually up a ramp. Like the Breslin Center, the only other college basketball arena that I've been to, the entrance is on the ground level. But because it's in like a mountain range area, they actually need to have the entrance on an elevator. But it's like on ramps and stuff, so you just walk up a bunch of ramps and you get up there. But if you're standing up at the top, like on the concourse ramp outside, and you look out there, all you see are beautiful trees and buildings, and you can see the mountains in the distance, you can see the river, you can see all this awesome stuff. It's really beautiful view. Like the Breslin Center is great, guys, but it doesn't pertain to that. It does not compare at all to that view. It is amazing. It also helps with lines, kind of, not really. It does make for a longer walk, though, but that's okay. It's not that bad, right? It's not like directly, it's not going up a freaking ladder or something, you know? It's not like walking up 10 million flights of stairs to get to your seats. Talking about you. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, so it's beautiful scenery. That's outside the stadium. Now you get inside the stadium, right? And the first vibe I got coming into the stadium every single time, it just has an old vibe. Very old vibe. The lighting, the walls, like the look of it is just very like late 80s, early 90s vibe here. Which makes it scream it needs a renovation. But come on now, Tennessee basketball getting a renovation? Let's be real here. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Because they suck. Well, they don't suck, but they're not, they're not that great, guys. Sorry, Volunteers fans. But one thing I did like, which I can compare to the most, being Soldier Field, is they have pictures and like dates and like paintings and murals and stuff of the big events that have happened there, both for the men's and women's basketball team, which I think is really cool. Because they're unlike Soldier Field, where they're kind of like hidden up in like the little rafters portions of the area. No, these are like big. They're like right on this wall here, looking straight at you. They're really high up and stuff like that. It's a very high up concourse area sort of thing, which doesn't really mean anything other than intimidation, I guess. Welcome to the SEC. But yeah, I mean, it is all the way around as well, which is really cool. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed looking at that a lot. It provided some those update, and it gives the orange vibe that the Tennessee orange color is, which is my favorite color, by the way, which is why I have a slight bias. Like, it goes Spartans, and then it goes all the orange colored schools, and then it goes like the rest of them, and then down there goes Michigan. Okay, so I have a little bit of bias towards them, but for the color only. I don't like their team at all, but I did enjoy that. And it was pretty clean as well. It was pretty upkept. I didn't get to try the concessions. That's the main thing I have not done since I never saw a game there. But it probably just is generic, like college sports food. Those dry pretzels and dry nachos and dry popcorn and dry ice cream and stuff, so that you have to buy beverages for $20, that kind of thing. That's what I assume it probably will be. If it isn't, anybody who is like a Tennessee student or anything, comment down below. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's just what it is. I mean, they're not going to go too elaborate for a college campus here, people. Okay, they already got great scenery. They've already got the color orange. They've already got throwback to the 90s. They don't need anything else. Okay, that kind of thing. But then you get into the actual bowl in the arena. And this stadium's pretty big, I will admit. It's a big basketball arena. And it's the SEC. It's going to be big, especially at the University of Tennessee. Now, I do think that they got their structural setup of their basketball and football stadiums mixed up, because Tennessee's basketball stadium is like a rectangle, right? When you get in, you can see it's like a rectangle look, kind of matches the court. And then you get to the football stadium, and it's a big ass circle. Why are you doing that for? So maybe the contractors were a little off when they were building these stadiums and decided, oh yeah, let's invert these and see how it goes. It works fine for the football stadium. For the basketball stadium, it does not, because there are about 1,000 seats in the stadium in each of the corners that are obstructed there, but they're what I call dead seats. So you sit in them, you can barely see anything at all. You can't even see the full scoreboard, which is a pretty big scoreboard, by the way, but it's just a generic scoreboard. It's got the Tennessee logo on it and stuff like that. But you can't even see the stupid things. Like, my God, who thought that was a good idea? They serve no purpose. Okay, they serve absolutely no purpose except to house electrical equipment. Come on, move that somewhere else. Upgrade it out of 3 decades ago or whatever, and get it fixed, guys. Come on. And that kind of sucked because we had to sit in that section one time and you couldn't barely see anything. But I mean, we sit in the regular spots, it's fine. But I mean, other than that, it's just a generic, basketball arena, loud, being big and having the big roof and stuff like that amplifies the volume and stuff. So you get all that, and that's pretty cool. And they've got, you know, a lot of intimidating looks on the walls and stuff, and they got the banners and stuff like that. Pretty generic stuff. So overall, it needs some work. It needs a renovation bad, I think. It's not like decrepit, old, dilapidated crap. You know, it's not like that. But I think it definitely could use a redo. To get rid of those walls, maybe they could add seating instead of the walls to make it even larger capacity. They could upgrade it out of the 1990s and make it so it doesn't give this like tinted Mexican haze or whatever, you know, like the movies, that kind of thing. That's what it kind of looks like to me. But I love the scenery. I love the size and stuff like that. And so, not a bad stadium. I'd say it's about an 8 out of 7, 8 out of 10 as far as the stadium goes. So, that is it for this stadium review. I do have another one coming out tomorrow. So stay on the lookout for that. And stay lookout for much more amazing content coming from this Big Ten tournament and beyond. Hopefully some more gaming stuff as well. So hopefully some good stuff coming. So just stay on the lookout, guys, and be patient. I'm not going to school. I won't be in school forever. But not too much longer. Less than about 2 months from now. I am done for the year, so then I can get back to the regular grind and stuff like that. So bear with me. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.